Time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Sports page brought to you this morning by Coffin and Lynn Injury Attorneys. Good morning, Mr. Bulldog.
Good morning. Got some good news and some bad news from local basketball teams.
I knew he was coming.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Rip the Band-Aid off with the bad news.
Yeah, the bad news is the Magic lost on a buzzer beater last night to the Hawks. DeJounte Murray got the ball for the Hawks, took it the length of the court, had Markelle Fultz draped all over him, hits a 17-footer at the buzzer. The Hawks beat the Magic 106-104. Paolo Banchero actually tied the game with an unbelievable three-pointer of his own with like 8 seconds left, but then DeJounte Murray got the ball and just, again, took it the length of the court, and the Magic lose. Halfway point of the season, though. We are exactly halfway through the season. The Magic's record right now is... I can't find it. What is it?
Pull it up for you.
22-19.
Okay.
22-19. Better or worse than you expected?
Better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
They're above 500
about what I
too.
expected. About what I expected. I think we don't have our predictions in front of us, but yeah, I think I had the highest prediction. Did I not?
I think you did. I'm searching the pictures right now on my phone because that's what I do. I always take pictures of them, so I'll update you in a moment.
So give us the good news, yeah.
While you do that, the good news is UCF. What about UCF's basketball team? They beat Kansas, number 3 Kansas last week, and then they go on the road last night and beat Texas, which wasn't ranked, but Texas was ranked as of last week. And UCF goes on the road, rallied from double digits down in the first half and wins the game 77-71. Jalen Sellers had 24 points for UCF. Shamari Allen scored 15 of his 17 in the second half. Great win for UCF. And Johnny Dawkins. By the way, speaking of UCF basketball, I did a little research, did a little reporting on the star recruit Mikey Williams, very controversial.
Yeah.
Signed with Memphis, has the legal issues out in San Diego, where he's from. He's not going to be able to enroll in UCF until August. All right. He's got felony charges on his record from a shooting out in San Diego.
Ugh.
Those have been pled down, but the hearing isn't until August. So we won't know if the guy's going to enroll at UCF until August. So stay tuned for that. You can read about it in my column at OrlandoSentinel.com. Did you see what the ACC did yesterday?
What'd they do?
They filed an amended lawsuit against FSU. Of course, FSU trying to sue to get out of the ACC. The ACC filed an amended lawsuit back yesterday and essentially said, hey, if you want out, it's going to cost you a lot of money. And second of all, they're trying to get FSU's leadership banned from all positions at the ACC because they don't want FSU taking part in any decision making in the ACC. So, I don't really blame them. If FSU wants out of the conference, what should they be making decisions on the future of the conference?
Can't have the inmates running the asylum.
Yeah.
Hey, Bulldog, what do you make of this Jim Irsay story?
Yeah, Jim Irsay, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, being reported that he was found unresponsive, struggling to breathe. This was a few weeks ago. Paramedics came. This is all according to ESPN. They administered
Narcan.
I don't know. Yeah. The drug which sort of reverses opioid overdose.
Yeah, like Pat said, Narcan.
Yeah, Narcan. So they administered that. Everybody knows Jim Irsay has a record, a past of addiction. He's been addicted to opioids in the past. So it looks like he may be addicted to opioids again.
That's not good.
Bad news for the Colts. Obviously, everybody hopes Jim Irsay gets himself clean. Have you seen the reporter who asked Todd Bowles?
Oh, God.
Huh? Have you seen that?
They'll let anybody into these press conferences, won't they?
Yeah, so reporter, this was like 2 days ago, I think. Reporter shows up at Todd Bowles' press conference and asked him about, hey, are you worried about playing in the cold weather in Detroit this weekend? And Todd Bowles had to tell the reporter, well, they have a dome. They have a dome.
Where was that reporter from?
That's something
I did a little research on that, too. Evidently, the regular Buccaneers beat writers don't really know who this reporter is. I guess she works for one of the fringe outlets, and she decided to come to the press conference.
This is one of those things like here in our building where somebody has the great idea and they go, you know what? There's an amazing concert coming and I work in radio. I'm going to get a press pass.
Right.
And then they end up walking into the interview session and feel intrigued to ask a question. I'm telling you, that's exactly what this is.
Well, and also during the playoffs, and I've seen this when the Magic used to make the playoffs a long time ago. All right, the fringe reporters show up when the playoffs, like the news reporters from the news stations will show up who don't really cover sports,
just so they can get in and
and get their little pampered suite or whatever.
By the way, the Dallas Cowboys are going to retain Coach Mike McCarthy. Jerry Jones made that statement yesterday.
Good.
There was a thought.
Good.
I say good too. I mean, the guy did win 12. He's won 12 games 3 straight years, but he got blown out by the Packers at home last weekend. So that, when you're the coach of the Cowboys, you're always going to be under scrutiny.
Do you think that maybe Dak's going to be gone, or they got to do some changes from the way that Jerry announced right after the game?
Well, Jerry did not go into what they're going to do with the players yet. He did say we're going to make some changes, and Dak is scheduled to make $59 million next year. So I don't think that's guaranteed. So I guess they could actually cut Dak Prescott. I don't think they will, but they'll probably try to restructure his contract in some way.
All right. So Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic AM 40 and FM 96.9 Game, and takes time out of his busy show to join us here each weekday morning for the Sports Page, brought to you by Kaufman and Lind Injury Attorneys.
That's right. Listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Kaufman every Saturday morning, 7:30 on FM9 The Game. You can catch extended versions of Under Oath by searching for Under Oath with Jeff Kaufman on your favorite streaming platform. Ho, ho!